bitch, gotta break a check before I break her back. Homies finna do life if they catch you lack. And if I'm mobbing with this 40, I'ma let it clap. Been gone for a minute, but I'm headed back.
Hey, what's good with everybody, man? Hope everybody's having a productive day, feeling blessed. And like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. Well, as you can see, it's the moment of truth. It's the moment that I was called out for by Gunners Collective. You know, I'm about to bring it to y'all like how he says it in a menudo fashion, in a direct line of communication, or however else he says that phrase he be saying all the damn time. But yeah, this is my prison spread. I'm about to do something different. And I'm not finna do no Asian cuisine like the homie Dubs did, bro, because let's keep it real, Dubs. The only way you can afford a rice bowl every day is if you're rich as shit and you have a girl that you shoot 7 cards to every month with 22 letters telling her I love you and you're going to propose to her when you get out of jail. Because ain't nobody in jail affording rice bowls every day, bro. Yeah, it's just impossible, bro. That shit's too expensive, bro. When the concept of a prison spread is just putting a bunch of stuff together, a bunch of cheap stuff, and making it taste good. So let's get into it, man. Let's try to outshine Dubs and Gunners Collective in a menudo style in a direct fashion. Tu sabes que sabe que tanto, the way the homie get at it. Let's get right into it, man. Oh, and I got wifey right here. She eating too, so she gonna help out a little bit. She just don't want to be in camera right now. So anyways, we're going to start off with this. None of those generic-ass soups that Gunner was making, man. Oh, chili or pork or whatever the hell I was that. That dude made a 1983 CYA spread with some oat. No, I'm talking about these are the noodles you bust spreads with. The chili lime shrimp flavor, though. Porque está picoso. Tiene sabor. It has flavor to it. Instead of no dry-ass chili that's probably going to give you a heart attack and put you in cardiac arrest from all the sodium in it. But we got some of these. And I can't stand when somebody uses summer sausages. Those are disgusting. Yeah, the homie, you know, he grilled it on a pan on the stove. But come on, homie, let's keep it 100. A prison spread, we don't have stoves. We don't have microwaves. We have a toilet paper, you light it on fire and put it under the desk. Or you have a hot pot. Plain and simple. So you cheated. Spread's a spread. And everybody, I can tell you right now, eating a summer sausage, even if you throw it in a spread and let it cook with hot water, it still tastes undercooked and raw. Take it to you. A real spread, a good spread, is with these beef sticks, Slim Jims, real cheese. I'm going to bring it to you guys with obviously, you got to get the pork rinds in it. You got the tender cracklins. Because we finna get it cracking with the cracklins. Obviously, the blue heat Takis. You gotta have the hot Cheetos. You gotta bring the nacho cheese sauce. And the chunky beef chili beans. That's what we're gonna do for you guys today. So in the meantime, let's get into it. Tell you guys a quick little story, man. A story that I thought was pretty funny at the time. One of my cellies, right, we were doing a spread. And we're cooking it up. We're on the bunk. You know, we're having a great time. You know, he was a homie from Visalia, so, you know, we had a lot to talk about when it comes to Tulare County. We're familiar with the same homies. But he was just a young kid, man. He was an annoying kid, man, because I was older. You know, I was an insult, so I had status, so I conducted myself in a different fashion. Sometimes I didn't. Sometimes when you're in these leadership positions, they don't let you have fun like that. You know, everything has to be serious. You can't horseplay. You can't joke around. So a lot of the gente, a lot of the people, they perceive you as that. So sometimes they don't want to play with you. My celly this time, he didn't care. He was a kid. He'll talk his shit. He didn't really give a damn that he was selling and he had status. And I kind of like that about him because I thought it was interesting that, you know, he gave me the opportunity just to be myself for a little while on the cell. Because once I left the cell, you know, my persona had to change. You know, I had to present myself in an educated fashion, in a professional manner. I had to watch what I say. You know, I had to prohibit myself from the use of cuss words all the time. So it made it difficult trying to be all these different personalities. When I was around my brothers, I had to conduct myself a certain way. When I was around Northerners, I had to be strict and have an iron hand, should I say? And then it just makes it difficult because you had to be versatile in your personalities. But with him, I just got to be just a regular person, a regular kid. So usually in jail, when you wanna, when we know we're gonna, like, say for example, you know, it's canteen day. Canteen comes early in the morning, like right after breakfast. So, you know, we'll wait for our canteen. We'll get our canteen, and then probably just got a package by then. So when the both lockers are sitting nice and looking fat, you know, we want to bust a good spread. So obviously, me and my celly get everything ready, start prepping our meals for the day. It was probably one of those days where, you know, they changed the movies, so we're gonna have 2 good movies. And usually when they change the movies, the COs know that nobody gonna go to yard because everybody wants to watch the movie. So they'll pretty much lock the day down for the rest of the day. And so me and my celly were like, you know what, let's bust a spread, watch 2 good movies, you know, kill the time. So we got our workout in. We did a 522 burpees. We both bird bathed. You know, the day was going by good. We were just getting ready to watch these movies. I believe the movies at the time we were watching, the first one was going to be The Dark Knight, the first one with Heath Ledger. Classic movie, by the way, man. Ain't nobody going to be another better Joker than him. And I seen the new Batman, and I don't think the new Jokers are going to be even somewhat close as good as Heath Ledger.
It sucks he died before he even got to see the final film.
Yep, he died before he got to see the final film. And he got an award for that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we're making this spread. And there was like a moment of silence because we're both we knew our responsibilities. We had the music playing. We're mixing everything up in a big bowl. And, you know, I'm stirring it up. I'm doing all the cooking. It was my turn to cook. You know, sometimes when you live in a cell with a cellmate, you got to take turns. You guys got to share responsibilities. One day he makes a spread and I clean the bowls. Then the next time I make a spread and he cleans the dishes. You know, it's just common courtesy, common respect. It's a development of respect, and a respect level for cellies being that you're going to live with each other long term. So it's my turn to make the spread. And I'm making the spread. It's quiet. He develops the idea, the brilliant but idiotic idea to scare me while I'm making my spread. So I'm like focused, like beyond belief. I'm focused, and like my mind's like in 3 different places. I'm focused on seasoning everything, chopping everything up. And on the same token, I'm thinking about the streets. I'm thinking about how I used to eat good. And he decided to caught me off guard. And he goes, "Rah!" And I flip out. And I had my hands in the bowl, shaking it up. And I jump back. And about 3/4 of the bowl fly on the bunk and fly on the floor. And he just starts laughing his ass off like, I didn't know that was going to happen, bro. You didn't know that wasn't going to happen? That you weren't just going to freak somebody out and scare somebody? So we lost 3/4 of we're not going to eat it. We're not going to pick it up off the ground, off the cement. Why are you laughing?
Because I do that to you all the time.
I know, but it was just an idiotic thing to do. And he did it, and the food was, like, I'm talking about we had everything you could possibly think of. Soups, the pickles, the onions, everything. We were making a delicate meal. And it spilled everywhere. So now I flip my shit and I'm like, bro, you serious, bro? Well, stop acting like a kid. And we got into the biggest argument, bro. He's like, man, so what, bro? We got more food. I was like, man, that's not the point. The point is, bro, this 3/4 of this food is gone. When the movie's about to start, we're going to get it ready. We're going to prepare for it. And what does he do? Scare the hell out of me. And drops all the food. So I had to throw all that food away. And I told him, I ain't making nothing. I was like, I'm going to make my own bowl. You make your own bowl. Yeah, I was being a little kid, too. I was like, you know what? I don't know. You can make your own spread now. I'll make my own food, and I'll enjoy my... And I just got mad because I had to clean up the mess because he's a kid, and he just sit on his bunk laughing like it's a thing to do. Really pissed me off. But anyways, beef sticks. You get these on the packaging. These cheese melt real good. Taste real good. Chop them up in small dices. See, the thing about it is some people always want to eat real fast in jail when they make spreads, that they'll just slice up a summer sausage and you're just eating big ass chunks of meat. And it's like, bro, sometimes you know, the way you proportion things out, I want to taste the soup. I want to taste the garlic seasoning. I want to taste the garlic powder or the onion mince. I want to taste the sausage with some chips and some noodles. I just want to take a bite, and one bite's a sausage, and another bite is nothing but sodium, salt, and onions, and another bite's just some dry-ass noodles because you didn't mix the seasoning right. I can't stand when people just make lazy spreads. So you chop it up small like this. And as you can see, in a menudo fashion, you know, in jail, you're going to use a regular trash bag you get from the porter. Right here, we're just going to use a little Ziploc bag. And voila. Ooh. It's raw, I tell you, it's raw. We're going to throw that in there. I got baby mama chopping up 2 pickles. It's 2 regular dill pickles. Some people like the hot ones. I don't really like the hot ones.
Like this?
You can just chop that one up, that's fine. But she's gonna chop up the hot pickles. Chili. And don't throw the whole seasoning powder in. I can't stand people who do that. People will put like 5 or 10 noodles in a bag and then put all 10 seasoning packs. Like, for what? So we can get clogged arteries? No, bro. You don't need that. This seasoning packs alone, the 2 seasoning alone, is enough. So we're going to throw the soups in here. And that's crazy, though, because somebody asked me a question about what do we do on Christmas. Trust me, people are making dope fiends. People are making spreads. Come holidays, on Christmas, especially Christmas, they sell a lot of hot cocoa, a lot of different creamers, peppermint creamers. You know, people get the joy. People try to make the best and get the joy out of a holiday. So we'll be making like Cadillacs for the morning, hot chocolate at night before we go to bed. We're making dope fiends. We're making brownies. We're making cakes. We're going to bust a good spread because what the facility feeds us is bullshit. True life bullshit. So we'll take what we want off the tray, like the meat, and slice up the meat and throw it in the spreads. You know, we have to make the best of what they provide for us, but it's always best when it comes to the holidays. You know, you make your spread. Usually when you're part of a brotherhood like myself on both sides, you know, we're making spreads for everybody. Every sale gets 4 burritos, 2 burritos per homie. Especially when I was a northerner, we made sure to celebrate the holidays because, you know, it's carnalismo. We love to promote carnalismo because we're all we have in jail. You know, a lot of us have families, but they're never there. They're not going to be there for us in the times of battle, in the times of struggle, in the times of stress.
It's your family away from family.
It's a family away from family. So, you know how you guys got to realize how good it feels to be able to just be, especially when you're a homie that goes without, and you get them 4 burritos, fat burritos, slid under the door when you were hungry all day, just to end your night, your holiday night. Like, hey, bro, hey, you know, Merry Christmas. To hear that coming from a homeboy. You know, not to make it sound all fruity or nothing, but just to hear that coming from a homeboy that you know that's going to go to yard with you and that door opens and go to war for you when the time permits and when the time comes around, you feel good, man. Them burritos mean a little bit different. They taste a little bit better just based on the fact you know that homie's looking out for you when he didn't have to, when nobody has to. That's why we got to start learning to appreciate the little things and the big things that people do for us, because you'll start to notice everybody has a story where they say, man, yeah, I helped this dude out and he took advantage of me. And it's very unfortunate that people take advantage of people, or people are just never there for people because people have selfish reasons to believe that, you know, I'd rather just do this for myself. He ain't going to return the favor. Sometimes you don't need to do something for a favor in return. Just do it something out of the kindness of your heart. So I grabbed the noodles. Remember, not too many of these, bro. Not too many of these. So we're going to sprinkle it in. Oh, yeah, you can smell the lemon. You can smell the shrimp. So I threw 3 soups in there. I'm going to throw, let's say, 1.5. Because you got to remember, I'm adding mint onions. I'm adding garlic seasoning, the pickle juice, the sriracha, the mayonnaise, and the seasoning that comes on the pork rind. It's going to be all mixed with it. The pickles. Look at it. And make sure you dice up the pickles small. You know, I hate that McDonald's gives you those Big Macs or those regular ass goddamn burgers and they be just two fat pickles. It's like, it's disgusting to me. You throw the pickles in there. Gunner, and I didn't have to grill it on a goddamn stove, bro. It's just hot water. Gunner. And on my noodle fashion. I mean, so let's mix it up, man. Let's get it in there. You want to mix it all up. Here's the thing when it comes to the pork rinds and the chips. I can't stand when somebody makes tamales with like 2 bags of hot Cheetos, bro. You know how hot that shit is? Do you know what that does to the stomach? It's bad for you already. You just want the hot Cheetos just for the spiciness, the hotness. But when you just turn your whole spread into this red Bloody Mary, don't nobody want to eat that. I don't want to eat that because all I'm going to be eating is hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos is a very powerful powder and Cheeto that just, it pretty much is going to overwhelm you with that in itself. You're not even going to taste nothing else. So let's throw some pork rinds in there. Crush them up. Let's put it in the bag. You don't need a lot, bro, because what we're going to make, which I haven't even told you what we're making yet, you don't need a lot. But mix it up good, man. You want to mix all them flavors together. You know what? I trip out on the fascination. I mean, there's a lot of TikToks out there where a lot of individuals, you know, they make prison spreads. There's a lot of individuals that came out of prison and introduced the concept of a prison spread to their families. People that have never been to prison were curious about it. And I've actually seen the responses and the reaction to people that have actually tried prison spreads for the first time. And all of them say the same thing. But everybody has their own unique way to make things different. Like I made spreads, no cap. I made spreads with syrup packets. And people were like, oh my God, why would you do that? I'm like, bro, it's sweet and sour. Some people put sweetener packs. I use syrup and like 10 different purple Kool-Aids.
Kool-Aid?
You can make Kool-Aid.
Huh.
See? She don't know. Right now she's cutting up the banana pepper rings. The yellow peppers. Huh? Mix it up, bro. Take your time if you're gonna make something like this exotic, you gotta take your time. Now, the yellow peppers. More flavor. Oh, look at the juice. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I use a knife too. I'm not gonna use my ID because I don't got my goddamn California ID or my prison ID. Man, you do that. Mix it in there. You want everything to be equally proportioned when it comes to flavor. You know what I mean? It takes time, man. This is culinary arts at its finest. I didn't have to go to school for this. I learned this in the Penitentiary School of Arts. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Garlic powder. Never forget garlic powder. When you're doing bad in jail, say you ain't got that much, you're very unfortunate, but you can afford $50 a month. Get you 2 cases of soups, couple of bags of rice, couple of bags of beans, onion powder, and garlic powder, and you'll be set for the rest of the month. Trust me when I tell you this. Garlic powder makes a big difference. And just like E40 said, sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Just enough, not too much. Mix it up. Every time you put something new, a new ingredient, a new flavor, a new seasoning, mix it up first. Gotta mix it up. I could just eat it like this, like if it was just regular chips. Mix it up well. Mix it up well. Knock it down. Onion powder. Now, onion powder very strong, so you want to just barely there you go. Just enough. Shake it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's go. Last but not least, hot Cheetos. These, you got to crush them up, though. Just a little bit. Remember, you only want it just for the chili. So I'll just... We'll do this. Not too much, bro. Like I said, bro, you don't want to feed the homies, and all of a sudden everybody's got just stomach pains the next day, and everybody's running to the toilet at 6 o'clock in the morning. Especially when you mainline and you're trying to get ready for yard, and you got to drop your piece and then rewrap it and put it up there, and you're at yard trying to do burpees with stomach pains, bro. It's like, have some common courtesy, bro. People got to do other stuff in the yard, man. You just can't make everybody sick. There we go. Just for the flavor. Just for the flavor. Let's go. Now. Woo, woo. Oh yeah, I was gonna put on some rubber gloves, but like Dubs did, but I forgot to mention that I really don't have a OCD. I'm not a germophobic, and it's pretty much my house and my food. No, it's because Dubs put on gloves. Surgical gloves, like he was gonna give cavity searches to people that ate his rice bowls, but that we'll save that story for another time, Dubs, man. Shout out to Dubs, man. Respect your channel, man. Right now, this one's for Gunner. You know what I mean? We shitting on Gunner today. That's it. Get him ready. So look, here we go. You got the bag. You're gonna get you a tortilla. And you're gonna put the tortilla in the bag. Don't mess up the tortilla neither, bro. That's the one thing you don't want to do is mess up the tortilla. You want to fold them in there so you can dump the food on it. Because you're gonna roll it after this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Throw another one in there just in case, you know what I mean? Let's go. Both sides. Just like that. So you want to do it to where one of the first tortilla bends like this at the bottom and it rolls. So that side's already folded. And then you leave it open. If you guys can see it, you want to leave it open. That's going to be for the top. Now that it's like that, what you're going to do is you're going to dump a good little in the middle. Fill it up. Not too much though, remember, because you still got to roll the bag. And just dump it in there. So now that we got that out the way, you want to leave about this much from the end of the tortilla at the top, because you're going to fold it at the end. So now that you put everything in there, you grab your hot water. You always want to put something in case your bag has a hole. You never know. And you're just gonna, just how it is, however you guys can see it, just pour some hot water in there. You want to cook the noodles inside of the burrito. That's what makes it a wet burrito. Oh yeah, you can smell the pork grinds. There we go. Make sure you don't put too much water. And then you grab the top of the burrito, push it down a little bit. There you go. And then you put the top of the burrito and you start folding it downwards. Because like I said, you're going to roll it up into a burrito. Just like that. Start folding it downwards. You want the burrito to consume all that water. Now, you want to let it sit and rest for about a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, depends. Just let it sit for a little while, because you want the burrito to kind of like mold itself, shape itself. That when we cut the bag open, it doesn't break all apart, because some people like to rush things when the tortilla is a little soggy, and then everything just falls apart and just looks disgusting. There's no point in eating it. So with that being said, give me a couple minutes. Come back to you when it's all done. Well, as you can see, you take it out of the bag after 10, 15 minutes of letting it sit there, fold it right. You get this wet burrito, right? It looks delicious. Smells delicious. Now for the decorative part, the real culinary arts, the real Chef Ramsay type stuff. You know, that the elegance of your presentation, should I say. You know, the menudo style type stuff. You want to grab your nacho cheese. And you just want to just all over it, bro. Just smear it all over it. Can't go wrong. Gotta have cheese. You know, people use a jalapeno squeeze cheese, nacho cheese, fine. Don't matter. There's already cheese inside it. You know, you just want to decorate it. People like to use mayonnaise. I'm not really a fan of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is alright. I just think it's played out. Everybody got their own taste. I just don't like to mix 200 different ingredients and try to specialize in making some fantastic recipe when really the basic essentials is what all you need. So bam, you want to do the cheese all over it. Oh my God, look at it. It's so delicious. It makes your mouth water. My baby mama just farted right now just thinking about it and smelling it.
No.
Then you get your chunky chili beans beef. And then you go crazy with it. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Come on, noodle style. You didn't think I know how to make a spread? I know how to make all type of spreads. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know how to make rice bowls, bro, because you just gotta leave that to them, man. They know how to do that shit, man. Homies always make it weird. So you throw the chili beans on top. Voila. You don't gotta get all fancy with it. Oh my goodness gracious, Lord have mercy on my soul. Do I still eat sriracha after 2 years being out of prison? Yes, I do.
I think you have to take off the top.
Oh, she didn't open it, I guess.
It's a brand new bottle.
It's a brand new bottle. See how she does? She did that with all the fucking containers she put on the table today.
I did.
Boom. So we gonna do that. And you just not too much. That's the problem with people. Everybody wants to overdo something and overpower something. Just proportionate. The word proportion means very small in portions. Because people just like, oh yeah. And the next thing you know, you're just eating nothing but sriracha. So, just throw a little bit. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle me, man. Just enough. You just want a little bit of flavor. Just a couple drops here and there. Bam! Put that to the side. Now for the main ingredient. The Takis on top. Crush them. You just want small pieces on the top. You just want to sprinkle it. And you grab them. All right. You can make it look nice if you want. Something like that. Something nice. And there you go. Now you got yourself a taquito wet burrito, homie. Oh yeah, they're called Takis, but we're gonna call them a taquito wet burrito. Now, we gotta see if it came out good. So I'm gonna get my Dauphine taste tester, my base rock tester. Come here, Tani. She's my special guest. Everybody give a warm applause to BM Tani. Tani Bonnie for Fee Fi for Bonnie. Tani Ronnie. Roxanne. And let her give a little taste tester so she could tell me what y'all think. But you tell me what you guys think, man. Like, you know, people will die for wet burritos like this. And then people make this for themselves every day. Imagine trying to eat this to yourself every day.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, let's let baby mama see what she got. Let's see. You take a bite.
This makes me nervous.
Why?
That's huge.
Well, why would that make you nervous? That's like you telling my fans you deny my food and my cooking.
Honestly, this is like the third time you've ever cooked.
Yeah, I cooked a mean egg sandwich the other day, bro. Shit on people. McDonald's was hitting me up for an endorsement, bro. My egg sandwich was so raw.
Okay.
Even her kids were like, man, you make better eggs than my mama. And I was like, I told you so. I told you so.
You do realize that they'll just tell you that, right? To be nice. They're telling you
They
that
didn't throw up. They didn't throw up.
As far as you know.
As far as I was there, I was present for it all, and we took them to school. Take that big bite.
That's a huge ass bite.
Take a big bite.
My mouth ain't that big.
That's not insinuating I got a small, butt either, right? All right. Well, let's let her try it.
I don't think anybody was taking it that far,
Let's let her
but
try it. Get some of that chili beans. Get some of that sriracha. Get some of that meat right there.
they will definitely.
Oh,
goodness. That's a big
why
bite.
you always gotta make it sound? Come on, eat.
It's a big bite.
Go. Oh. Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty goddamn good.
That's
You
actually
want?
pretty good.
You want to know why? I'm telling you guys, the special ingredients is lime chili shrimp noodles, man. I had to get them specially ordered from Switzerland, bro, because they don't sell them in America no more. You know what I mean? I did that for y'all. So shout out to all my subscribers. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my wet burrito contest that literally shit on the Gunners Collective, the profiles, the menudo style with the, we're going to, like I said, everybody start preaching the taquitos, wet burritos. That's what we calling it. Y'all want to taste on this? Y'all want to taste on this?
Yeah. Chicken. Chicken.
One life, one chance, everybody. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. Peace.
Wait.
That's actually pretty
Sit.
good.
That's actually pretty good, huh?
That's
You like it?
actually good.
It's actually good, huh? The taquito bite.
Well, stepkids approve.
Stepkids approve.
Sriracha.
Yes.
Those sriracha.
Woo! Stay tuned, y'all.